Let's go ahead and show you what's going on. We have rain out there, no question about it. East central sections of the state, we've gotten reports now that we have power outages in the Fort Sumner area thanks to these lines of storms coming through and some hefty rain totals, over an inch of rain along these lines coming through. And now Otero County has been added to the mix because High Rolls is getting a pretty good storm right now as well. So here's the line of storms pushing through Fort Sumner. Now we're left with light rain in the Fort Sumner area, but Portales getting ready to get hit by this line as it comes on through and crosses Highway 60 here. This is moving fairly quickly, but it is dumping a lot of rain. So you're going to want to stay inside. 50-mile-an-hour winds. Some hail reported with this, but more than anything else, a lot of lightning strikes and a lot of heavy rain. Meanwhile, farther down to the south, this is the storm we're looking at for High Rolls, which really isn't going anywhere. So it's kind of sitting over their area and dumping quite a bit of rain there. So we need to watch some of the mountain canyons in the Sacramentos. And we're also seeing some showers starting to diminish throughout parts of central Eddy and Lee counties right now, mainly Lee County at this point. Looking at the temperature, 60s and 70s for us to the north. 81 Albuquerque, 64 Ruidoso, 72 in Roswell, and 75 in Alamogordo. Looking at the satellite and radar, we do not have the moisture that we had last week flowing into the state. But what we do have is enough leftover moisture hanging around that once we add the heat of the day, we are able to recycle that moisture and get the storms going again. So we're going green, at least in a way. Underneath this high pressure, what we do is see those storms tend to form over the mountains, and you take that moisture, push it up, wring it out, and it falls in the form of some pretty good thunderstorms across the area. No, you won't see the number of storms that we've had in past days, but still, if you watch the mountain section, you get a pretty good indication that we're going to get some scattered storms. So could we see some here in the Albuquerque area? It's possible over the next few days. It's not our most likely time, no question, but I think if we're going to see some storms, there's at least the chance that they'll form over the Jemez, and because of the way the steering flows and the atmosphere work, they're from north to south right now. We could see them form over the Jemez and push into the Albuquerque area. A little less likely to see them form over the Sandias and then climb over and push into the Albuquerque area. So you may want to watch to the north as an area to keep an eye on, but as far as the precipcast goes, tomorrow afternoon, some spot stuff again, mainly over the southern mountains and our northern mountains in a spotty fashion, but as you can tell, not real impressive crops here of storms. And then as we get into Wednesday, even less activity, most of it over the northern mountains. So overall, not like last week, but we'll still get some storms out there from time to time. Region by region for you, northwest pretty quiet for tomorrow. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. High pressure a little too close to allow much to go on there. Across the northern mountains, though, look for some storms to form and then kick to the south and east throughout the evening hours. Back toward the south and west, some scattered showers will be possible here, especially over the Gila. In the southeast, we could see some thunderstorms as well late tomorrow afternoon with temperatures for the most part 80s and low 90s. 81 Cedar Crest, 80 in Sandia Park. Slight chance of a shower. Not a lot of activity, though, and I wouldn't plan around any of it. And here in the Albuquerque area, watch to the north. We're going to pick up a quick shower, but overall, I think we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies by tomorrow afternoon. Santa Fe 7-day outlook. Some spot storms possible tomorrow, and then pretty quiet Wednesday and Thursday. Could see a few more storms as we head toward the 4th of July. Same deal in the Albuquerque area. The key to the 4th of July getting a few storms will be that high pressure moving again. If it gets delayed, and I think it could well, we probably will be fairly dry over the weekend. Let's wait and see how everything shakes out, and of course we'll give you plenty of notice.
Possible natural fireworks, huh?
We'll see what happens. We don't want them over the 4th of July. All right.